I got one. That didn't take long.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I don't know what size he is. Oh, that took about 4 casts. Come here, buddy. We'll see what he is. Do you know what species it is?
Walleye?
Oh, nope, it's a brownie. Okay, come here. He's a fat little guy, though.
Oh, yeah.
Come here. Oh, boy, did he lunch it.
Yeah,
Wow.
he did.
Wow. Oh, wowza. Come here, buddy. Oh, wow. Boy, he just absolutely crunched it. We're gonna have to sort of go in. We're gonna have to go in there sort of upside down here. A starter fish. You can see this fish is really beat up from the spawn. These fish have just got done spawn over like the last week and a half. There's probably still some fish out that are still nesting, but they're starting to come back out. That's Mr. Ned produced immediately. You know, when you really look at the technique, it seems so extraordinarily simplistic. And the basic principle of Ned fishing is sort of interesting. And what it is first off, a very lightweight mushroom head jig, and it's really small, unobtrusive stick worm. When you really look at it, it really doesn't look like much, but really there's some really key reasons why this bait is so effective. Number one, that lightweight head, so it slows the drop speed. Number two, the stick worm, it's really sort of unobtrusive, but it just sits in the bottom and it doesn't look like much, but when you take it and you pull this bait along the bottom, what happens, it actually rolls the tail up and it's just like waggling like this. So it's really something that resembles, it could be a crayfish, it could be a bug on the bottom, whatever it is. It's really appealing to a lot of different species of fish, no question about it. When you look at so many different techniques where you got a lot of attraction and triggering, this is the reverse. Very soft and subtle. The concept of Ned rigging actually was designed or ideated from a sports writer, Ned Keddy, from Kansas City, Missouri. The interesting thing about this finesse, really super finesse, jigworm style of fishing, Ned used to come up to central Minnesota. Actually used to stay on a lake in a cabin right next to my house on Clark Lake. And a lot of North Country guides over the years, I mean, this is an old time technique, but they wouldn't use a straight-tailed worm. They would actually use a light jig head and use like a curly-tailed worm and use it for guiding parties. And it was really successful. Any guide worth their salt, they actually fish a lot like this throughout the summer months in these northern natural lakes. So this technique, like so many different things in angling, what old is new and new is old. It's sort of intriguing to me. It's how things come around. But this particular technique is just such a fabulous thing for a lot of different fishing situations. It really is. My daughter, for example, and my wife, one of their favorite things, yeah, I'll throw a Ned. You know what I mean? They're all over Neds, you know, so it's sort of interesting. Most of the time, a traditional plastic used for Ned rigging would be considered a small stick bait, like a Big Bite trick stick, fat stick, or super stick. Well, now Big Bite has developed a new profile called the Quarantine Craw 425. It's 4.25 inches in length and developed by Bass Pro Drew Cook. It has some craw appendages on the back end to create some tail action. Now this bait can be fished as a finesse craw shape, or the appendages can be simply pinched off for more of a traditional Ned profile. You get the best of both worlds. The neat thing is they come in 9 colors and formulated with Big Bite's new Sensation Scent formula for increased bites. That's a good one there. Oh, ooh, there's a good one there.
Yeah.
That's a little bit better one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, double.
Double header?
Yeah, double.
Yep.